Hi there. Welcome to EasiShare Partner Video Series. I'm Ginesh from EasiShare team. As you know, EasiShare is an enterprise file security platform that helps organizations to securely manage, share, and govern files. With this series of videos, we will be inviting our partners to showcase how our solutions go hand in hand and how we drive more value for our customers together. In this video, our topic is encryption at its best, explaining how SecureData integrates with EasiShare to provide more advanced encryption capabilities without disrupting productivity. Over to you, Jerry.
Thanks so much, Ganesh. And I really appreciate this opportunity to talk about this collaborative effort between InspireTech and SecureAge. We really had a lot of fun bringing this about, and we think we've come up with a solution that's going to be really beneficial to all the users. So a bit about SecureAge and how this came about. We were founded in 2003 with some unique IP that came out of a research laboratory here in Singapore, where we've since been headquartered for the past 17 years. We started with a staff of 3. We're now up to roughly 50 here. And our goal since then, from those first 3 staff members to now, has been to develop tools in which security is an inherent feature and not something extra or any burden that's placed on the user. And with that in mind, we felt that InspireTech brought about a very similar tool in EasiShare. So the meshing of these 2 technologies was as seamless as the tools themselves. As I mentioned before, we've grown a bit and most recently opened up 5 offices worldwide, 1 in the United States, 1 in the UK, another in Tokyo, the next in Taipei, and finally we have a development center inside Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. But the bulk of everything we do is here in Singapore, and there's a reason for that. Our primary customers remain the Singapore government and military, all statutory boards, all public entities that are funded by the government are using SecureAge and specifically SecureData to encrypt all of their files without any user interference or awareness. On the commercial side, we've extended a lot of our tools out now in the private sector to places like NTT in Japan or Temasek Holdings here in Singapore. Among governments, there's a natural fit for all the tools we created for classification and labeling. So we've extended also to Japan and Hong Kong. And that naturally has brought us in front of many other private players, which led to our ultimate expansion worldwide. Some of the features of SecureData that have come about from that history and working closely with governments is that we are intensely tested, torn apart and recertified every year. We have to take care of classified information across all levels and worldwide in embassies, consulates, what have you. And that leads to, of course, a large number of deployments as the government's using it and a matching with regulatory compliance in many, many different parts of the world that was not intentional, but more of a byproduct of already having even higher standards that we needed to fulfill to satisfy the needs of governments. In addition to that, since we do large-scale deployments, it's also easy to deploy. Any user can grab it without any training and immediately continue their workflow without interruption or increased burden of security on them. That also is paramount when you're setting this up, distributing, and configuring the tool. So they're hand in hand. Everything we've done to make this tool easy to use also means that configuration has to be equally easy for the administrators. SecureData as a product is really all about secure file access and sharing. And to make that sharing and access possible, we've built everything on top of public key infrastructure. This is legacy notion of key pairs where you have a private and public key, and rather than any password that someone has to recall, they can simply access anything encrypted with a public key by using their private key. Same way we can take those public keys and encrypt multiple files in another folder and quickly share those with mere access by that private key of any of those users on that shared folder. Double click and away you go. So when customers are looking for solutions and they're looking for security, they're doing so because they're aware of these increased cyber threats and that their exposure is there the further they get away from their office. They've also got to consider regulatory compliance, as the penalties for not complying have become significant and decisions that have to be made at the board level. They need something that's easy to implement, bring on top, because so many other security tools are in place and productivity tools have to match. And finally, you've got to be able to deploy this across all the different types of mobile devices that are in play and the different tools that people have been using that may be peculiar to their own industry, whether it be oil and gas, healthcare, or government. So if we look at the 1 + 1 = 3 that's brought about through this combination of SecureData and EasiShare, we see that that security without impacting productivity has been even heightened more. That this invisible encryption, decryption, in addition to the security, has made this a much more robust product. The minimal user training remains. The straightforward implementation is great for administrators. They've got the ability to manage everything at a very granular level. And with this, global regulatory compliance has become an afterthought. Even the most stringent regulations found in GDPR in Europe, HIPAA in the US, PDPA here in Singapore, all of these are covered. We've reached much higher standards to what we've had to do to ensure that all government classified information is secure end-to-end. Similarly, we brought this same technology to EasiShare to make a combined solution that's far more secure than either of us could have delivered on our own. EasiShare has an elegant TLS encryption for the transport and data in motion to ensure that everything is encrypted when it's moving. We've added on to that SecureData for any moment that that file is in rest within that transport layer. So all users can be assured that these files are secure, they are encrypted end-to-end from the originator to the recipients, bringing a seamless experience for everyone that I hope you'll all be able to enjoy in the near term. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Jerry. If we summarize in a few sentences, integrating with SecureData, EasiShare provides an end-to-end encryption both in transit and at rest to create a more secure environment for organizations, especially in a time where cyber attacks have become part of our daily lives, basically. And thank you so much again, Jerry. It was great having you with us. If you have any questions or if you'd like to learn more, you can email us on sales@easyshare.com. Or you can contact us from our website, www.easyshare.com/contact-us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.